This just in, Republicans just revolted. House Republicans just rejected a bipartisan Senate deal that would have reopened DHS and instead passed their own plan, setting up a direct standoff within their own party. The Senate agreement, which was negotiated by Republicans and Democrats, would have funded most of DHS and immediately ended the shutdown that's already disrupted airports nationwide. But it left out new funding for ICE and Border Patrol, which is apparently a totally stark red line for House Republicans, which are aligned with President Trump's deportation agenda, which is very ICE friendly. So instead of voting on that deal, House Republicans, backed by Trump, of course, pushed through a short-term funding bill of their own, passing it 213 to 203 late tonight before leaving Washington for a 2-week recess. Now here's the problem. That House bill is effectively dead on arrival in the Senate, where Democrats and even some Republicans won't support it, which means that there are now 2 competing bills, no agreement, and nobody in Washington to resolve it. TSA workers have gone unpaid, calling out in large numbers, causing long lines and chaos at airports during peak travel season. And while the White House says that it's moving to pay those workers through emergency funds, that doesn't solve the broader issue. The rest of DHS, FEMA, cybersecurity, the Coast Guard still not fully funded. Democrats say that the shutdown could have ended immediately had the House just taken up the Senate deal. Republicans argue, though, that any bill without full immigration enforcement funding is absolutely unacceptable. Just a reminder that this is how the American people feel about that agency. The result is a shutdown with no clear off-ramp, driven really by a split inside of the Republican Party, trying to appease Trump. And with lawmakers now out of town, we just have to hope that things don't get worse by the time they get back.